stretch the hamstrings that most people do is a straight leg hamstring stretch. You guys have probably all seen this before, right? So I like to climb up on the table, right? You can do it standing off the side of the table. Yeah, I'll show you guys both of them. Now with all stretches, you always have to stabilize something, right? So if I didn't stabilize her, as I go to push her up, her leg's going to come up, right? I'm not going to get much of a stretch. So here, you want to stabilize the other leg, right? You could do it with your arm, right? With her, I think the arm will work, right? If they're flexible enough, you could actually use, I'll often use my leg. Keep in mind, I'm not putting my weight on her, right? I'm just keeping her leg from coming up. Okay. So, following our list up there, I'm going to take her until there's a stretch. On the stretch there. Okay. I'm going to back off 2 to 3 inches. Just keep your knees straight. Now, I'm going to have her, I want her to contract, don't do it yet, right? Okay. I want her to contract her hamstrings and make them really tight for 6 seconds, right? Because that's going to activate the Golgi tendon organs, and then I should get a better stretch, right? And the key is, you have to be able to give some type of a verbal cue. We have to, or verbal or tactile cue. We have to make sure she knows how to do it and whatnot, right? So in the beginning, sometimes you have to fumble through how to explain this to people until you get used to it, right? So for her, we'll say, I'm going to have you push your heel into my hand, like you're pushing down to the table, right? And go ahead and push hard. Keep pushing. I'm counting in my head. All right, relax. Totally let it go. And then I'm going to ease back up into the stretch. Doing all right there? Yeah, okay. So went a little bit further. And then we back off again. Straighten your knee. Push again. Push hard. And relax. Totally let it go. There we go. That time it went a lot further. Right? Here we go. All right. Let's switch sides. Okay. So that's your basic PNF, right? You just have them contract the muscle really hard, right? And then you stretch it again. But of course, you always back off, as we have on the list up there. You don't want to take a muscle that's totally stretched and then tell them to contract it really hard. It's going to be really uncomfortable. Right? So you always put some slack in there. Now, if we want to, on the list up there, we have our number 5, which is optional, which is where we activate reciprocal inhibition. We actually have her contract the quads as tight as she can. Right? So if we went just with that, so let's relax first. Let's find where there's a stretch here. Get the stretch. Pretty good and strong. So now what I want you to do is contract your quads like you're trying to pull your foot up towards your head. So yeah, pull really hard. All right, see how much further that's already gone? Keep it going. And you can relax, and I'll give it a break. Okay. So
that's a weird whatever contraction.
yeah.
It that way.
Yeah, but it works.
Yeah.
Right? Yoga uses that one a lot. Right? So, and then we can actually put these together. We want to make it as a very type of athletic stretch, right? So I'll show you guys how to put it together. We'll find your stretch about there, right? I'm going to back off a little bit. Straighten your knee. I'll push down into my hands. Push hard. Push hard. And then relax, totally relax. Now pull up with your quad. Pull, 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 pull. Pull, 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 pull. All right. And now push into my hands. Push, 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 push. how much further she's gone, right?
So the concept is the resistance that's being pushed against it actually releases the muscle even more?
Yes. Yeah. So when she was pushing down, we're activating Golgi tendon organs. This is contracting for at least 6 seconds. And then once they release it, you could think of it as being fatigued, you know, when you go to stretch it, but it's really a neurological thing. You go to stretch it. The other one is she's contracting the antagonist to pull, right? And then that releases even more.